North Korea is often seen as a land of marching soldiers, giant statues, and nuclear anxieties, a place frozen in time, shrouded in secrecy. The Hermit Kingdom, they call it, a society of absolute control and carefully managed images. We see smiling children at fun fairs, then hear tales of famine and escape. How can both be true? My work takes me to the fringes, but North Korea is different. Its wall is both physical and psychological. Every glimpse we get is a performance, yet sometimes, a flicker of real life breaks through. A hesitant smile, an unguarded look. These moments are clues to the human heart beneath the uniform and ideology. 26 million people live here, each with hopes and fears we rarely see. The challenge is to look past the official narrative and see individuals, not just symbols of a regime. As the world changes, North Korea remains a mystery, frozen, or perhaps just misunderstood. My goal isn't to judge, but to understand. Let's pull back the curtain, even just a little, and see the people behind the headlines. They are more than the sum of their government's actions. Let's look closer, with curiosity and empathy. This is where our journey begins. To understand North Korea, you must understand its system, built around the supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. He's not just a ruler, but a near-divine figure, central to the Juche ideology of self-reliance. This philosophy is everywhere, in schools, workplaces, and even children's songs. The Workers' Party is the only party. There's no debate, no opposition. Life is collective, with the state's needs always first. Loyalty is the highest virtue, rewarded with social standing and better opportunities. Songbun, a hereditary class system, shapes your destiny based on your family's loyalty. If your ancestors were loyal, you might live in Pyongyang. If not, your prospects are limited. The state controls all information. No internet, only a filtered intranet. News tells one story. A strong nation under threat, thriving under its leader. Questioning the system isn't just dissent, it's unthinkable. This is the reality that frames every North Korean life. The path is set before you're born. A typical day in Pyongyang starts with collective exercises and a sense of duty. Children wear red scarves, learning both math and the revolutionary history of the Kim family. Adults are assigned jobs by the state, factory, farm, or office, rarely by choice. Official salaries are low, so a quiet market economy has emerged. People trade, repair, and sell goods on the side. Food is a daily concern. The privileged see variety, but most rely on rice, corn, and kimchi. The public distribution system has faltered, so families grow vegetables wherever they can. The memory of the 1990s famine, the arduous march, still lingers. Family life offers rare privacy, but portraits of the leaders must be displayed and revered. Behind closed doors, parents worry, couples share struggles, and resilience quietly endures. In these moments, the true spirit of North Korean people shines through. North Korea's rules are both written and unwritten, and breaking them can have dire consequences. Disrespecting the Kim family, damaging a portrait, making a joke, can mean punishment for your whole family. Collective punishment keeps everyone vigilant, even appearance is regulated. Only approved hairstyles, no blue jeans, modest dress. Art and media serve the state. Foreign films or music are forbidden, but a black market persists. People learn to blend in, never drawing attention to themselves. There's a specific way to speak about the leaders, always with reverence. Success or failure that stands out is risky. Conformity is safety. The public self is loyal, the private self cautious and guarded. This double life is essential for survival. Every day is a careful performance. Beneath it, private thoughts and quiet acts of resistance persist. In North Korea, travel is not a right but a privilege tightly controlled by the state. Moving between provinces requires official permits, granted only for special reasons. Leisure travel is reserved for the elite. Most never leave their hometowns. Leaving the country is unthinkable. Borders are guarded, and escape is considered treason. Defectors risk their lives and the safety of their families. The outside world is painted as hostile and dangerous, reinforcing fear and isolation. Even within the country, immobility keeps people divided and easier to control. A rural resident may never see Pyongyang, their world limited to what the state allows. This lack of movement shapes world views and maintains the regime's grip. The cage is invisible, but its bars are real. For most, Life is lived within strict boundaries. The freedom to explore is a distant dream. The journey, for many, never begins. Personal stories reveal the true heart of North Korea. Min Jun, a young woman who escaped, was inspired by a forbidden South Korean drama. Its flawed, human characters sparked her curiosity about the world. An elderly man in Pyongyang, proud of his city's rebuilding, sincerely believes in the system that gave him purpose. Not everyone is a dissident. Many feel genuine patriotism. Quiet acts of rebellion exist. A factory worker subtly slows production, reclaiming a sliver of autonomy. These small acts are invisible, but deeply meaningful. Families are often torn apart by escape. A mother in South Korea sends money, hoping to reunite with her children. She lives in fear and hope, haunted by separation. These stories aren't about ideology, they're about love, survival, and the universal bonds of family. The human spirit endures, even in the harshest conditions. These voices remind us, North Koreans are more than their circumstances. Tourists can visit North Korea, but it's a tightly choreographed experience. You're assigned guides, follow a fixed itinerary, and see only what's approved. Grand monuments, spotless streets, model schools. Every interaction is monitored, photos are restricted. The country feels like a living stage with citizens as actors. Yet, even here, genuine moments break through. A shared joke, laughter by the river, a spontaneous cheer at a bowling alley. These glimpses remind you, behind the performance, are real people. The gap between the official story and reality is vast. You leave with more questions than answers, unsettled by what you've seen and what remains hidden. The experience forces you to confront the power of ideology and the resilience of the human spirit. Empathy, not judgment, is what we owe the people we meet. Their lives are complex, constrained, and deeply human. If these stories move you, seek out more voices, especially those who have escaped. Keep the people of North Korea in your thoughts as we continue to explore the world's hidden corners.